It's a really quick live. I did a members only live for the last hour and a bit. We were gardening, we were planting veggies, we were scrubbing leaves. I just wanted to do like a very quick just ending video with you guys just to show you what we were kind of up to. So I'm just giving everything a bit of a water in here, not to actually like water the plants, but just to, Luna, what's up? We're just in here just to giving some water on the ground just to help with the raking. It just makes life a lot easier when I want to rake stuff. And I wanted to show you guys the blossoms as well, because they're pretty incredible right now. Like I said, we watered in here yesterday, so I actually don't want to be watering in here. I just wanted enough wetness on the ground to make it easier to rake and make it look pretty in here. Not that it doesn't always look pretty in here, but just spruces the place up a little bit, you know? And on the member video, we were scrubbing the leaves, and I just want to get those leaves and all the scale out of the greenhouse that we were taking off. And we might sit outside and eat a grapefruit together as well. I had an orange on the other live, but I'm kind of itching for a grapefruit. The orange was delicious. Also, just because I think they're delicious. You guys ever eat flowers? Yeah, we have. I'll show you some of the stuff. Hi. Exactly, Annie. So much stuff is in bloom right now. I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour, and then we'll pick a grapefruit together, and then we'll go eat it outside. Okay. So they're so good, so peppery. Mm, mm. All right, so at the moment, I'm just gonna be cleaning up some of the stuff that we pruned. This is just kind of like a constant here. So I used to have a sieve and sieved out all this stuff, but kind of like just using my hand instead. All right, there's a couple of little bits more to grab from the front here. Now, we're going to, oh yeah, nice. Oh my God. I want this guy as a boyfriend. He seems to get everything. All right, so we're gonna pick a grapefruit up there and have it outside in a second. But I'm also gonna quickly just sweep these steps real quick. Okay, so let's pick a grapefruit. I paint an egg every so often. Which one looks good? Maybe one of these. Let's go for this one. So here's that grossness that I was talking about. So I'm gonna go wipe all that off. Wasn't planning on knocking off two, but I guess we're eating two grapefruit now. So let me go wash these in my sink real quick. I'm gonna leave you guys out here just for a sec. I will be back. Ah, almost dropped the grapefruit. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put you down for a sec. I'm gonna knock into this grapefruit for a second. Watermelon are okay. I'm not gonna grow any though. They're kind of a pain. Hold on, my tripod's acting weird. All right. So Olive will come join me in a second once I get this grapefruit open. But I've only had a few grapefruit this year. I think this is probably my sixth or seventh grapefruit from the tree. Up you go, little love. Good. What's up, Sydney? We're just chilling outside with a grapefruit. Ah, Olive really likes citrus, so I knocked off two grapefruit accidentally while I was grabbing one, but that's all right. So my greenhouse, my grandfather started it from the grapefruit, and it was a store-bought grapefruit that he got in New York. And he just grows seed in a cup and then planted it, and that's where we're at. Oh, she's great. Look at that, licking her chops. She's pretty excited. The thing about these ones are the skin is really bad on these grapefruit. So really to enjoy them, you got to, is it a good one? What do you think? To really enjoy them, you have to like peel them like a savage, you know? I know, she's very happy. Yeah? What kind of teapot? How big? What's the design? Tell me everything about it. Man, it's windy today. Oh, this is a good grapefruit. Man, oh man. They're just seeds, be. Okay, well, I'm not as disappointed that I knocked two off then. But yeah, the skins are like really, really bitter. Because these guys are very pithy, and you gotta just like get in there. Yeah, well, I figured I would do it for everybody, you know, who's hanging out all the time. Yes, please, thank you. Gotcha. I could, but it would take forever. I think, to be honest, I think that I would prefer if I was gonna regrow a grapefruit, growing a pink grapefruit, not a yellow one. Like it's good and everything, but I almost like would prefer changing it up. And there's so many cool varieties. Like he clearly just grew like the first grapefruit he saw or whatever. Um, and I think I would want to do a little bit more research on variety. All right, I think it's enough grapefruit for both of us right now. But well, so oranges and grapefruit citrus are a winter a winter crop. So these were all from this winter, and I'm just now getting to eat them when they're a lot sweeter. They're orange already in midwinter, but they're very tart. And so if you wait an extra couple months to like right now, you're good. Exactly, Sydney. Could do an orange has taken root and it's put up a new shoot, and so we have a secondary orange tree growing. There's not really room in the greenhouse. Um, to be honest, I'm more interested in different fruit like kumquats, um, or I would love some finger limes. Um, yeah, it's tough. I have no idea. These literally, he bought this in a great in a at a grocery store in New York. Got a seed out of it, planted it in a cup, grew it to a mild, small little sapling, built this entire greenhouse and planted it. So, and he did that in 52, something like that. He started growing the little grapefruit. So I already have a dragon fruit cactus. Mm. It's like 12 feet long at the moment, very spindly. I kind of don't expect it to ever grow fruit, but I have a very large dragon fruit cactus already. Yeah. They the conditions are just like not ideal for mine. It's cool. Um, it's a cool plant. I kind of assume it'll never produce though. Hmm. Anyway, yeah, we can show you what Olive sees or what I see. So these are some big yew trees. Olive, may I throw? Bring it to me, please. All the way. Oh, that was a good one. But that was a horrible throw. Oh man, I would love to have like a fresh dragon fruit. I've never had a fresh one. I'm sure it's much more delicious than the ones that I'm getting in the store. May I throw, please? Yeah, he seemed like an interesting guy. I kind of like that I never got to meet him, just because like I can kind of have this really nice ideal image of the guy and not have any of like the negative aspects that may have been associated. I don't know if there were or not, but just that, it's nice to have this kind of like idealized version that I never got to meet versus that person. I mean, maybe it would have been great. Like, who knows? Would you like me to throw? Bring it to me. All the way, please. Oh, oh, oh. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, they're about $8 around here when I see them for a single dragon fruit, unless you can get them at like Stop and Shop. They're a little bit cheaper. But anyway, this is kind of our life. Just greenhouse, garden, tea, dog, sitting up here. It's not bad. That's our pond in the distance. Don't know if you guys can see it, but it needs to be cleaned out again. I bought a rake a couple years ago, and it's so much work to hand clean it. Yeah. Ah. Can you guys hear those peepers in the background? When was I born? I was born in 1992. Sorry if this video is getting a little boring, but it's just nice to sit here in the sun and in the wind and all that fun stuff. Sounds good. We're gonna have to wait a little bit because I don't have any space really with the office and everything on the second floor, but at some point we can make it work. Oh, good. Oh yeah? Who's your favorite singer? I'm happy to throw. All the way, please. Thank you. Gotcha. cool. What a day. I was gonna do nothing today, and I pretty much got there, but totally fair. We'll figure something out at some point, Annie. I'm 33, Luna. Of course, Annie. You want to listen to music right now? It's so nice out. I'm gonna take my headphone out so you guys maybe can hear more. Hear the wind. Here, hold on one sec. Do that. I'm sure. It sounds like a fun pastime. What's up, little beeps? Like, who needs music when you got such a nice sound happening all the time over here, Luna? For sure, for sure. Can I throw you a frisbee? No? Where's your ball? Oh, you want your ball. All right. I think that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna take off and just take a nap outside, I think. So, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time.